Trent, we need to talk.
All right, I'm listening.
Do you remember last weekend how I said I was going to visit my brother?
Yeah, you seem pretty upset.
Yeah, I was really upset, but it had nothing to do with my brother or my family, really.
Okay, well, what did it have to do with?
I didn't end up going home last weekend.
Okay, then where'd you go?
I had to go to the doctor's.
All right, no big deal. People go to the doctor all the time.
Could you, just listen for a second and stop with that?
I have a project due in 2 days, so I really don't have that much time.
All right, but I think it can wait. This is kind of serious and you need to pay attention.
I think we can do two things at once, Britt.
No. Trent, listen. We had a baby.
Good one.
I'm not. Why would I joke about that? That's not something to joke about. I'm being serious. And you seem to not care.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. How could you say you had a baby? I probably would have known about that.
It's only been a couple weeks.
Yeah, so... But, so you're So we had a baby. Okay, so...
Yes.
What about, what are you thinking about, college, careers? How are we gonna, support this baby? I don't know about you, but my income is negative, and our families will be super happy about this. Your father's gonna be like, "Oh, great, you're great, Trent. You're a father." Yeah, what's your father gonna think when he finds out that I'm a father? What?
When he finds out that you were a father.
Were?
Yes, were a father.
All right, so now you're just making complete sense. Nonsense. Were a father? What the hell does that mean, Britt?
There ended up being complications.
Complications?
Yeah.
What kind of complications?
Well, whenever I found out that I was pregnant, the doctor said that wasn't the only thing they found out.
Okay. Explain to me how that could be.
Do you remember when I told you the story about winter break back in high school?
Yeah, the sledding accident. What does that have to do with this?
Well, do you remember I was in a back brace for months?
Yeah?
Well, my back, I found out, can't support the weight of a child. So even if I wanted to have a baby, I couldn't.
Because that makes sense. So, you could have got surgery? Something. There had to have been,
No.
that was how many years ago? And you're telling
It
me that's
doesn't
affecting
matter.
something right now?
I didn't have another option. That was the only option I had.
Right. So the only option you had was, oh, by the way, here's the baby, and now I don't want the baby, because my back.
You stop being a jerk for 5 seconds.
Well, it's not making any sense, Britt, okay? Your back has nothing to do with a baby.
I had two options. I could have either kept the baby and not be here right now, or I could have done what I did and decided to not have the baby and actually live.
Oh, so it's completely just, did you think about, me and, what I might have thought about this?
Of course, why wouldn't I? I thought about a lot of things. I
Okay,
thought
well,
about
then,
my family, how they would feel. I thought about what other people would think when they found out what I did. Wasn't just thinking about me. I had a lot running through my head.
Okay, but, we could have reached a decision together. Could have thought about this.
Even if I would have told
rationally.
you sooner, there's nothing
Could have,
that
talked about this with our families.
could have been done. I didn't want this to happen. You know, whenever I was in my accident, I wasn't like, oh, you know what? Maybe later down the road you're going to have some problems because of this. No. And I can't go back and change what happened. It happened. I wish it didn't, but this is the situation I'm in now.
You know, we don't have a child now. So what are we supposed to do? You know, oh, yeah, just move on. Oh, we had a child. No, let's just forget about it, move on. Continue our lives together. I don't, you know, personally, I don't see this going anywhere else. This.
Well, I don't know what you want. I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say.
I want you to understand how we could have been a family and had a child, but instead you decided to take the life of that child and basically destroy our life because, you know, that's something great to live with.
Yeah, because it's all my fault. All this is my fault.
So so you're saying it would be all my fault, right?
No, but you're not understanding me at all.
I'm completely understanding the fact that there's no child and you decided to get rid of it and just, you know what? I can't do this right now. Okay? We can figure this out some other time.